My thing is I thought y'all wanted to. I thought men were supposed to be providers. I truly thought that that's the red pill ideology, right? And I know that not every single misogynistic man thinks exactly the same, but you guys kind of do have a hive mind. You kind of do, and I'm I won't say I'm shocked, but I'm often kind of like befuddled because you need the concept of provision to control women. So when you know what I mean, like that is like a cornerstone of the control of you know what I'm saying that exists within the patriarchy. I don't know how you guys are like openly like relinquishing that. Like you know what I'm saying. I don't want to help the red pill dudes, but I'm just saying like it's just so funny to me how that is so counterintuitive to the whole like we need women to submit and yada yada yada. If you're not even like, what are they submitting to? Like, you're not leaving anything for them to submit to. You got to give them something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I am often like taken aback when I come across these types of videos, and I'm just because I'm just like they really don't understand. Like, you could tell that there's just like a certain level of there's like there's like rungs on the red pill ladder, and like where depending on where you are, it will show up in your rhetoric. And some of y'all are just you can tell y'all just foot soldiers because y'all because y'all just mad like you not benefiting at all, like you're not getting any of the benefits you feel like on a day to day. You just like man, and then you just give up. And I'm like, but you don't instead of you being like let's tear down the patriarchy, you just get more and more upset and you just say crazier and crazier because y'all running around here telling us that women are children. Y'all running around here telling us that women are children, right? That's the thing. That's what y'all doing. But then at the same time, y'all having these moments like these crash outs.
I'll let them tell you nothing, son. That provider man shit, that shit is all bullshit, bro. That shit just another way for bitches to beg, my nigga. Right now, let me tell y'all niggas straight talk, bro. If a girl don't got her own money, my nigga, don't mess with her, bro. If a girl don't got her own money, if she can't take care of herself, leave that hoe alone, bro. Because she can't take care of herself and she meets you, what that mean? I mean, she want you to take care of her, loser. I ain't take care of nobody. If you ain't my daughters, I don't give a fuck. My money for my kids. Too much covert beggars out here, bro. That's what I realized about the town, bro. When I say the town, I'm talking about like the whole America, bro. It's just too much covert beggars out here, bro. And I just feel like the relationship shit ain't really worth the squeeze no more, bro.
So if I'm not mistaken, it's like you're like these men be calling women beggars because men get women, put women in vulnerable situations by impregnating them, right? And then when the woman expects the man to provide and to supplement, her income, right? Because she's losing income by having children, they call her a beggar. Or when a woman, takes a pay cut or whatever, or puts her career on the backfire so that she can help the man grow his career, push his career, then they call her a beggar. Like what woman is out here begging a man to take care of her? I'm truly trying to figure this out. Where are these women that expect men to take care of them, and they are at the same time expecting not to give the man anything in return? That sounds like pure projection because I only hear men demanding everything from a woman, but not expecting to give her anything. It's only men like what he's doing right now. Like you still want a woman to give you vagina. You still want a woman to cook. You still want a woman to clean. You just said you got daughters. So that means you got women taking care of your kids or a woman taking care of your kids. You have all these expectations of women. And what the fuck are you doing? You got a stack full of ones on the table and talking about these women are bitter and they just using men. It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
But it seems like if you do the right thing, it seems like if you do the right thing and be with somebody, you might die unhappy. I'd rather die unhappy by myself. That's how I feel. I don't know. That's how I feel. Die happy by myself and my bread. I don't care. Like it is what it is at this point. Most people you gonna meet, they gonna want something from you, bro. Most women you meet, you gonna have to help them. If you talk to 10 women, bro, only really 2 of them really could do it for themselves, bro. You talking to 10 women every day? This dating shit is wild, bro. This shit is whack. Telling y'all
So again, I want to make sure we're clear. Women and men, or without having babies, they make around the same amount of money. But like once you remove kids from the situation, single men, single women, they make about the same amount of money. At one point, women make a little bit more money than men. Where are all of these women that can't provide for themselves? Where are they? Right? If you remove children. Now, add children to the situation, and if a woman is struggling to provide and she has children, then you have to ask, where's the father of the children? And if the father of the child isn't there, then there's your answer. How again, how is that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Now, I don't even see those women begging, but I'm just saying, like, even if that were the case, then it would make sense, right? It just sounds like you live in a made up, like this place doesn't exist. Like, you know what I mean? Like what you're talking about, you called it the town, and then you said America. You called it you referred to America as the town, which is hilarious to me. But like this place doesn't exist. That's not a real thing. What you're describing, like women are way more likely to have their shit together than men. Let's just be real.
this dating shit is real live whack. Y'all niggas better off just finding one girl, got no kids, bro, and just trying to work with her, bro. Telling you, it's mad loser shit out here. Mad loser shit, bro. These bitches losers, bro. That's how I feel, bro. Real talk. Ain't nobody genuine. Ain't nobody genuine. Motherfuckers can't even tell you their intentions. Start lying to women, bro. Lie to them because they lying to you. They ain't never gonna tell you the truth. They ain't never gonna tell you, I got 3 different niggas giving me money. I want you to be
Nope.
the fourth. They ain't gonna tell you, bro.
They're not gonna tell you because it's not true. They're not going to tell you because it's not true. Not for the majority of women. Of course. Again, of course. I would be okay if he was saying, man, I tend to chase these types of women. You know, for some reason, I'm really attracted to these women, and it's driving me crazy because, most of them end up being this type of person or that type of person. I wouldn't have nothing to say about it. But you are saying women in general, right? And based on your setup, how you look, how dirty your fingernails are, things of that nature, I can tell that you're not really around the average woman. Sadly, like I don't think you're around the average woman. You know what I'm saying? But you're having this conversation for the average woman or referencing the average woman. And it's just not true. And you're projecting so hard because men lie to women all the time. What are you talking about? Men need to start lying to women. Men lie to women all the time. Why the fuck do men? Why every single time y'all say that stupid stuff like women lie all the time? Why does a woman need to lie to a man? A woman snaps her fingers and a man drops to his knees and do whatever she want him to do to get some fucking vagina. Y'all so weak. Men are such weaklings. We're so lustful when it comes to women. Women can control us by our penises anytime they want to. I'm not understanding. Why do they need to lie to us? They don't need to lie to kick it. A woman could tell you, I'm getting money from 3 different men. You gonna ask her, you want me to be the fourth? If she gonna give you that vagina, like if that's listen to what I'm saying. She says, I'm getting money from 3 different men. And the only way I'm and she bad enough, and it's BOA or whatever. If right, and you want a hunch, nigga, you gonna pay. You gonna pay. It's literal 304s out here. It's literal sex workers out here that make money, and men know they're sex workers, and men still pay them. Why are you acting like men have all these like scruples? Don't give a fuck if the nigga gonna pay. A trick is gonna trick, baby. A trick is gonna trick. Like, let's be so fucking for real. Women don't gotta lie to men, fam.
You might as well lie to them and get what you want, bro. See, when you live alone and you paying your own bills, you can really do what you want, bro. Having your own crib is like your protection in times like this, bro. Straight up. Living with a woman ain't no protection in 2025. I don't give a fuck what none of them tell you. I'm here, good by myself. I'm gonna keep preaching this shit to the day I die.
And you know what's crazy about this? This video could have been like a decent video. All you had to do was tell men, yo, bro, get your shit together. If you have your stuff together, the less likely you are to be in a position where you need to rely on somebody else. You could have left women out of it. Like I just don't, not enough men have their shit together. Because why are you bragging about having an apartment? Why is this such like a oh my gosh moment for you? If this is so common, if men always got their shit together, then why the fuck you need to tell men this then? This is stupid. It's because you know men don't be having their shit together. But now you got your shit together seemingly, right? Okay, cool. Talk about that. Hey man, you know what? I grew up struggling, but now I got my shit together. Now I have my own apartment. I got my own shit, and it feels really good. That should be your fucking doctrine. That should be your message. Nope. Instead, you got to figure out a way to bash women, like y'all always do.
Bro, these women out here trying to make it seem like they looking for a provider, but really, man, they out here looking for somebody to sponsor their life, man. They broke, they lazy. This internet got everybody in the shambles, and they targeting men, you know, just to get money out of them, man. It ain't genuine out here for a lot of these guys. And I blame this on with all this simping and all this trick culture. This is not saying that you cannot be a provider. As men, bro, we have to be providers to the right woman, to a woman you committed to a woman who's earned this, who's earned the rights to your resources. I don't care what they out here saying, bro. Oh man, with dudes, they just want us for sex. Man, look, I ain't trying to hear none of that. All men ain't like this, and I'm gonna break this down and say all women not like this either. But majority of these females out here, man, hey, they in it for monetary gains. They in it for monetary gains. You know, I don't care what nobody talking about, what men use us to, man. Look, I don't care about that. Man, I run a men's development channel. I don't run a woman's development channel, man. I don't care what women got going on. I'm trying to sharpen men up. So, hey,
Wait, but why wouldn't that matter? Even though what you're saying is complete bullshit, but why wouldn't that matter though? Right? Like that would matter if because it would be an age old question of like what came first, the chicken or the egg. So if men are transactional and men are using women and then women go fuck you, well the men don't want to be real people and they don't want to treat us like human beings. I might as well get some money out of them. Why wouldn't that matter? You see what I'm saying? Because the cure would be for men to treat women better, and then women would stop trying to use men. If that's the case, but you're gonna ignore that and go straight to like, I don't care nothing about what. What do you mean? They're connected though. Like, why are you acting like they're separated from one another? They're entangled. It's it's cause and effect, probably, right? Like, even I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. What he's saying is complete bullshit. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, no, it would come from somewhere though. He's acknowledging, like, well, women use men and men use. Okay, cool. So who started it? Who started it? Who's perpetuating it the most? That's what I'm saying. Like that, like why, you know what I mean? Like, even if you were trying to actually help men, you would try to get to the core, to the cause of it, not ignore that and go, I'm trying to help men by just telling them, these women just want all your money. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help men. It ends up hurting men and hurting women.
as men, hey, if she's not your wife or your long-term committed girlfriend, man, you should not be providing for no woman who ain't earned it. Man, I don't care how fine she is. Hey, make her earn it. I don't care who she is, make her earn it. Stop letting these women trick y'all out y'all resources, man, that y'all need to invest back into yourself and invest into your family and your loved ones who really earned it. Stop letting these women trick y'all out of that stuff.
I'm very curious. How are women tricking men out of it? What are they promising men and the men aren't getting it? Right? That's what I'm that like let's play out your worst fears, right? What I'm trying to understand is there there's a small demographic of men that are out here paying and not playing. Meaning if you're spending your money or your resources or whatever on a woman, that woman is giving that man something in return. I don't know too many men that are doing that. And you saying it's an epidemic of simps. It's not. Like, men aren't, like, the vast majority of men are not, men are extremely transactional. That's my point. So I'm not understanding where are all these men who are getting this money and they ain't even sleeping with the woman. That's what I'm saying. Like, where is that happening at? That's not a reality. So what do the men actually want from the woman is my question. Because you're trying to tell these men don't spend their resources. But my point is The men are getting what they want from the woman, which is her body. They want to sleep with her. That's the number one thing that most men want from a woman. So if they're getting that, why are you telling them like, oh, stop spending your money on these women? Nigga, they want it. That's what they want. That's why they tricking.
A lot of these men don't want to help you with your finances because you're confusing them. And I'll tell you why you're confusing them. Because you talk about how you don't need a man. You talk about how much you're a boss. And one thing that we've never seen go hand in hand is somebody being a boss and begging. You're confusing me. As soon as I meet you, you tell me how you can pay your car and pay your house and how you don't need no help and how a man ain't good for nothing but dangling. And then when he offers you nothing but dangling, you want to cry about it.
I think what he is conflating with, like, I think the things he's conflating together is a woman saying, I can pay my own way. I don't need anything from you. But then that same woman still expects a man to be intentional and take her out on dates and show up for her, right? Those things don't, why are you acting like those things are like mutually exclusive? Like a woman could be like well off herself, but still expect you to treat her kindly and you to be nice to her and you to take her out and, be doting. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how, I don't care. Like, if I was dating a woman that was a billionaire or whatever, right? I would still like take her out on a date and pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't be able to go on the types of dates that maybe she can, not maybe, but the types of dates that she can afford. I would just still take her to places that I found to be interesting and places that I found to be nice that I hope and I think that she would like as well. But I wouldn't like not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would still do that for her no matter what. I don't care how much money she makes. That's irrelevant. That's not what it is. And the way that you guys are fighting tooth and nail to get women just to settle for absolutely zero from men is ridiculous. Like, they can't, like, all of this stuff is just cloak and dagger. Like, y'all not really, you know what I'm saying? It's a clandestine mission that you're on right now. All you guys are trying to tell women is don't expect anything from men. Don't expect anything from men. You're trying to tell women don't expect anything from men. And then you guys are attacking the men who are like being nice and giving the women stuff. You trying to shame those men, call them simps and tricks and all of this stuff. No, they just like women, and or at least they want to be around women, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna pay for dates and I'm gonna buy her nice things. I may even, what I'm saying, if we get married, I'll buy her a house, I'll buy her a car. If we're boyfriend and girlfriend, I'll pay for the rent. Like, y'all want women not to have anywhere nice and warm to land so that they will settle for men like you.
Are you a boss or are you a beggar? Are you wealthy or are you a worker? Are you an entrepreneur or are your pockets in danger? Are your bills in danger?
Peep the reverse psychology. They see what I'm saying? They're trying to use it. They think women are dumb. Like, women go, I ain't no beggar. Look, I'll pay for the first 20 dates. Absolutely the fuck not.
Are you one paycheck away from being effed up? That's why these men don't help you, because you set it on the table as soon as they meet. I take myself on trips. I pay for dinners. I do this. I do that. Anything that you could do. And you don't have to do it, but if you like to do it, it'd be nice. He'd be like, well, shit, you got it, big dog. You cannot pick and choose when you want to be a lady. You don't have to brag about being a boss, because a man's going to pay attention to your lifestyle and pick up on that. But when you verbalize it, it's like, well, let the big dog have it.
So you telling me this is all ego based, right? Like, essentially he's saying, like, don't tell the man that you're good. Let him see it. But if you tell him, it'll turn him off. That'll turn them off. Even though men tell women all the time, men make whole songs, rooted in the idea that I could buy you, I could fly you out, I could do this, I'm a boss, Rick Ross boss. Have you ever made love with a woman of your dreams? Out in London as she screams. Woo! Yeah, that corny ass shit. Niggas do that shit all day long. But if a woman says, I could provide for myself. Like, I'll never forget that video of that woman on that show, that woman and that man. I forget the name of the show, but she brought the man to her house. It was like a dating show or something, like Married at First Sight. It was something like that. And she brought the man to her house, and her apartment or her house was significantly nicer than his. And how jealous he was. He was like, "Oh, you got a karaoke room? Damn, your bed bigger than my bedroom." Like, just everything was, he was just nagging the fuck out of her. Like, just completely insecure. She didn't even say anything. She didn't even say, "Oh, I saw your raggedy ass apartment. My apartment is not." She did not say a fucking word. A lot of times, that's what men really be doing. It don't even be women be, because I've never met a woman that had to tell me she got her own shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times women just be having their own shit, and simply them having it be rubbing men the wrong way. And this motherfucker trying to lie and act like women be going out of their way to like throw it in a man's face. That's not the case, fam. That's not the case. All this whole shit is just a ploy. All this whole women be begging and all of that shit, it's all a ploy to get women to not have any expectations of men. Period, point fucking blank.